Hello there.
Hello, welcome in. Hey, Misty, congrats on first, and thank you for the hydrate check. We're starting off strong. Hi, Mont. Hi, Plant Mom. Hello there. I hope you guys are doing well. I am just setting up a few things, and then we'll be ready to get started on a brand new build today. So just sit tight, and we'll start it soon. Hello, hello, Pinky. Hi, Matilda. How are you? Welcome in. Hey, Mont, doing good. Pretty boring day. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm sorry it's a little boring. Sometimes a boring day can be kind of nice, though. Hopefully you did something fun, some self-care. I'm going to apologize ahead of time. As you can probably already hear, I have some construction going on. My front door is getting replaced. So if it is too loud or whatever, I can adjust my mic. Just let me know. I am upstairs, so I'm hoping you won't hear it too much. But we shall see. Oh no! Hunk! How are you? Hey Matilda, I'm doing good. You? I am so glad you're doing well. I'm doing great. It's a nice, lovely little morning. Not morning anymore, but Monday. And I did some filming. Now we're streaming, and I'm gonna edit some later today. So far so good. So far so good. We're gonna be in creative today, also in a super flat. The plan, the hope, the desire here today is to build a Christmas cottage slash house in vanilla. I'm in 1.21.10 today for the first time, actually, which is it's crazy. But yeah, we're gonna be testing that out, and if it's not a massive build, which I fear it will become. The plan is to then include this design into the little Christmas group build on Seymour SMP. If it's too much, I will readjust, maybe make a mini version or something, so we shall see. Let's see, until the, well, morning, I'm laying in bed already. I was very wrong when I said morning, but it is only 2:15 p.m. for me. So it's not too early, not too late. And Monday is nearly over. Oh wow, we must be on the complete opposite ends of the earth. But yeah, I had just finished my setting up my new Prism instance right before stream, so I was a little late because I forgot to set up the instance. But I'm excited to try these new blocks, mainly shelves / vertical slabs. Oh my god, you're in Norway? Whoa! Yeah, opposite ends of the earth. That's so cool. Hey, Finky, what is your drink of the stream for today? Right now, it probably shouldn't be, but right now it is coffee. I might take a pause in about an hour and go get some water, but right now it is coffee. Let me send a little message in a little Insta group, and then we'll get going. I have no plans as far as, I know I want it to be like a very traditional, kind of like Home Alone style house. Probably brick with some pale oak, probably deep slate roofs. And then we're gonna decorate it for Christmas. But I've not determined an official color palette yet. That's just what's rattling around in my head. So we're gonna be kind of figuring it out as we go along today. And I'm gonna hope that I can get this sucker mostly mapped out. I do not want to spend all month working on it. That brick cottage I did last month, that took me all month long. Granted, had a lot going on with family and stuff. So, okay. Live building a Christmas cottage. Happy one. It would be good if I included my full URL. All right, folks. Let's switch. It's 15 p.m. here. Whoa, yep. Time zones are indeed crazy. And yes, Finky, back to the good old coffee. That's a staple of my Monday streams. I always got coffee for the most part. Okay, so let's talk color palette. Turn down my flight speed. That's gonna be into. Okay. I think definitely want bricks and the processed ham blocks for texture. Let's see, and then I had a general kind of inspo pick. I see a lot of houses like this kind of where I am as well, so I have a pretty good idea of what I want in my head. I think probably just brick and granite. Anything else I feel like seamlessly blends into brick. We don't want it to look too weathered, so we shall see. And then we want pale oak, using that for our trim. So we'll probably be using all of I am still forever grateful that Minecraft added pale oak. It's up there with spruce now. Now they just need a black toned wood so I can get black trapdoors and fences, and we will be golden. Absolutely golden. Started a world with someone else, and I'm building a little city, trying out new styles and building ideas I never used before. Ooh, nice. What kind of styles? What you working on? What's the project? Okay, so then we're gonna do, so we've got our pale oak. Probably. Does anyone else prefer light gray glass over the regular glass panes? I just feel like light gray looks more like glass. And then we're gonna do andesite. No, not andesite. What am I thinking? Deep slate. Deep slate. I'm trying this new lo-fi Christmas playlist. So far, hit or miss. So far, hit or miss. For me, normal glass is just too much glass. Thank you. It's the little reflecting light. It's too noticeable. I think the light gray one makes more sense. Okay, so we got deep slate. And I'm not sure what kind of hopefully you can't hear that drill. Might use diorite walls, might not, depends. Depends. Why don't we have a smooth quartz wall? Why is that not a thing? And as far as trapdoors are concerned, I would like to have some shutters in this. I would rather have a gray or black toned shutter because that's pretty traditional. The Trumpori Lanzada. I don't know how on earth to pronounce that. I also can barely see it. But hello on YouTube. Hi, Pretty. I'm about to hand in my last school project. Wish me luck. Oh my gosh, good luck on your last school project. You got this. It's gonna go great. Pinky, I started that I didn't use spruce like I always do. I'm using mostly stripped birch wood with a bit of spruce. Not the Nordic style, but like 1700s with a touch of modern in the houses. Ooh. Yeah, birch is probably, no, birch is almost my most ignored wood type. My most ignored wood type would probably be jungle. Is it cold where you live? Been so cold here lately, been up to -20. Woo! I'm assuming that's Celsius, because we're like the only people on Earth that do Fahrenheit. Let's see, right now, I can tell you exactly how hot or how cold it is right now. Let's see. It is 11 degrees Celsius right now where I am. So No, not really particularly cold. It sometimes gets chilly in the evenings, but I can really only say chilly. Okay. Don't exact measurements. We're gonna map that out. I would like to have 3 wide windows. It's super cold for me here in Georgia. It's 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, sounds about right. It's chilly. Okay. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Let's map out some windows. 2, 1, 2, 3. That odd number. I won't accidentally make this even and then have a pain in my butt later. Actually, let's do door, like set up the door. Cool boy over on YouTube. If you don't like what I'm doing, feel free to leave. You are not obligated to be here in any capacity. Let's see. Probably still 3 wide. Sure. Yeah, 2 windows on each side. I feel like that's pretty standard, kind of what I'm seeing most of the time. Three, 5, 6. What? How was everyone's weekend? I hope they were lovely. Bridget and I didn't do much, which was very needed. Nice. We rewatched the entire Hunger Games films, which I realize now that I had never seen the last one. Oops. It was very good. I enjoyed it. We'll definitely need Adding some texture as we go, of course. But in a lot of these types of houses, they're pretty flat in the front. We're gonna do like a little arbor portico thing. Arbor's the wrong word. But we'll do a little entrance here. And we'll add some more depth as we go. Let's see if I like work out. So if I can make this because I wanted to give off like those traditional window panes. If you use Mizuno's, they're just the light gray stained glass panes. They're so good. Finky, we had snow here once, but it's all gone by now. I wish I could have a nice snow. Honestly, I've only ever experienced slush. Like the really like not pretty, turns icy really quick, and just complete mush. Can also get really muddy, that kind of stuff. Frenchie, with his Canadianness, has really experienced some beautiful fluffy snow. I've never experienced that. Maybe one day. I built a Minecraft bee out of paper on Saturday. It took a couple of hours, but worth it. Aw, that's so cute! You should send a pic in the Discord. I would love to see it, Mont. Hey, Matilda, I've been feeling kind of bad lately, so nauseous, but other than that, I've had a okay weekend. I'm so sorry you're not feeling well, Matilda. I hope you feel better soon. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. I'm going to determine how exactly I want to go about these windows. I've not determined that yet. I wonder actually, would I prefer... I'm gonna have to get used to having these. What are these even? See how we feel about that. I'm assuming they can only go on the back end of a block. So... like that. Ooh. I expect I will be spamming these. Does add a little... or whatever you want to say with it. Let's see. Nashada! I absolutely love your YouTube videos. Thank you so much! Welcome in. I appreciate your follow. We're just doing a little casual vanilla building today. I sent a pic in the art showcase on Discord. Ooh, okay, I will check it out. Oh, do I want to do this? I feel like that's too much. Let's just commit to this tentative design so far and go from there. And then our light gray glass will go here. Yeah. Then I'm on you. The style of build is generally pretty repetitive, but they're classic for a reason. So I decided to do something very Home Alone-y for Christmas. Hey, Mojocheck, how are you? Hello, welcome in. Okay, and then as far as the door, let's pick a colorway. Yes, birch would probably look the best for this style. I would prefer, you know what, dark oak could be very nice. Could maybe do that in lieu of not having dark toned or black toned shutters. Do It is a day for celebration whenever I manage in the correct direction first try. Debating if I will go with dark oak, but we'll leave it there for now. See how that goes. Come on, let me check out your paper B. And if any of you guys aren't in my Discord as of yet, definitely check it out. We're Twitch folks, that is the little join link. There's also one down in the description for YouTube folks. Love the chocolate trapdoors, right? It low-key bothers me if I think about it too hard and I'm like, they look just like chocolate bars. Sigh. Oh my gosh, Mont, that bee is so cute. You did a great job. That's so adorable. Sorry if you're hearing the construction noise. It just got worse all of a sudden. Okay. Good. You know how like some of these windows have, or some of these like traditional doors have the windows around it? That is easier to manage when you're not in vanilla. But we could try it. I don't know if it's gonna work, but This rendition of Oh Holy Night is grinding my gears. I'm not a fan. Oh, night! Skip. Started doing such paper things like 2 weeks ago. I also did 2 flowers to go with the bee. Oh, I love that. Which flower? Solar, how are you? Welcome in, girly. What's up? How's life? Gonna do little. Not sure on the shape of this yet, but we'll just tentatively mark it out. It will get the full effect, or just be visions. Have you tried Macaw's mods before? I just started building and learning, and OMG, I love them. All doors and trapdoors in all colors, and also new ones. I have not tried Macaw's myself. I have seen and heard a lot about Macaw's. I would love to try them. It is a very nice mod from everything I've seen. I always loved bamboo trapdoor indoors, and now I have them in spruce also. Love. Oh my gosh, that's living the dream, Matilda. That sounds so nice. Solar, how's it going? It is going good. Yeah, we're just having a nice chill Monday build stream. Yeah, can't complain. How was your weekend, Solar? Hope it was good. One is Poppy and the other an Oxide Daisy. Goated choices. Oxide Daisy is my fave. Or one of them at least. Okay, so maybe I'll do upside down stairs here. Not sure. Maybe this. Okay. You should try it. I definitely will. Has it been... Ooh, you answered my question, Matilda. He always keeps the mods updated as well. Amazing. Yo! The shelves, though. The shelves. Yeah. I love them. This is awesome. This looked dumb. Still kind of noticeable. Yeah, that works. I don't mind that. This. That. And then question mark this. Okay. In theory, the diary. Or will it look? It doesn't look. Here. guys, I'm loving this new version already. Seymour SMP has officially been updated to the new version as well. I'm very excited. I still have to finish up adding my instances, or not my instance, but adding like my mods and kind of my non-negotiables onto this instance. But I'm having such a good time. I'm excited to try all these new items out in Seymour. Though my original design uses none of these new items. So we shall see. Pinky, the shelves are such an awesome added block. I use them everywhere in the city. Right? They're like such a good textural detail. I'm very excited. Might be a good place to put a light block, but not quite certain on that yet. We shall. Excited about the new update coming. I honestly don't remember. I've been so focused on trying to get this one. What's coming in the new update? I swear I wonder if I'm even a Minecrafter because I'm always so behind on everything. Whoops. Hey, that looks good. Let's go. And then the moment of truth, will the glass look okay here? I might do... Oh no! I'd have to do them behind. What I could do instead of having over, at least get those side panels. Debug stick? Yeah, buddy. Do that. Guess. We do it all again. Here and there. And you connect too. Don't hate it. Don't hate it. Another option. Let me get... Try the full block. That on the other side. Decide which one you like better. Though, I'm not going to be able to cover up this side with the door. So, still might not work. And we figured. From the front, that does look pretty good. Let's see, Matilda. Oh yes! The Nautilus update. I remember that. Normal and zombie one, husk thingy, zombie horse, netherite horse armor, and a new weapon, spear. Yes, very interesting. Seems really, really cool. I'm glad we've had a lot of really good building updates lately, so it'll be cool for the more survival folks. Have a lot more like gameplay and options and stuff. I think that's really cool. Yo, I am buzzing. I might have to stop with this coffee. I'm feeling motivated though, because I also have a lot to do after stream as well. Okay, the right side looks better overall, but the back side, that's gonna be way easier to cover up. Hey mom, we love caffeine. Yes, we do. In this house, we love us some coffee. Does anyone have a preferred coffee order? If it's iced, I do love me an iced latte with just a little bit of vanilla syrup. I don't like my drinks too sweet, but it definitely needs a touch if it's iced. I do love a cold brew with a little vanilla cold foam. But my standard is just black coffee. Hot in the morning. That's what I drink every morning. Funky. They really need to listen to their fans though. End update soon, please. End is so boring. I haven't done a whole lot of gameplay, so I haven't spent a whole lot of time in the end, but I hardcore agree. Hardcore agree. I would love to one day do like an end build. Never actually done that. That would be fun. Okay, before I ditch this right idea, see if I can clean this up. And it still looked decent. By Jove, I think we've got it. Don't dislike that. And I'll be able to have a fairly flat surface to clean that up inside. Okay, that's what we're doing. It has been determined. So full light gray blocks. Side. You. Box. Extra one. Fiddle with the or yeah, we need that. Okay, do that here. You. Hey, Ian. Welcome in. How you doing? Hello. How's life? How was your weekend? Platform out. Honestly, kind of cooking. I like this so far. Okay, and let's map out the second level. Hey Danica, how are you? Welcome in. Glad to see ya. I'm sad because it's my last day off work, but my week was great. I'm so sorry, man. That last day is always, you want to hold on so tight to it. With Thanksgiving this past Thursday for us, I was in such a time warp because Frenchie had Thursday off, which is awesome, and we went to my family to have Thanksgiving dinner. I'm so far from a family that knows how to season their freaking food. It was delicious. I loved it. And so, but my brain kept processing that as Saturday or just the weekend in general. Thursday was the weekend. So Friday rolls around and I'm still working on stuff because I rarely take days off. And I'm convinced it's Monday all day long. Very frustrating. Okay, and so I do want to generally cut this. Oh, there is a mark. Just lift this up and cut this. So like that. Okay. I've heard that this is a very British style of building, but we also, at least in the South United States, we have tons of buildings that look just like this. Format wise, I do not live in a brick house, but format wise, my house is very this that I rent from looks very British. Okay, cool. So I guess that's where we got it from. So jealous you celebrate Thanksgiving. The food looks great. Listen, not all Thanksgiving food is created equally. I am very, very blessed to be part of a family that knows how to cook food. Okay, it was delicious. So anyone ever wants to try making some Thanksgiving food, hit me up. I'll send you some recipes. Oop, down one. There we go. Let's see, my favorite Thanksgiving thing, it's tough. I do love me some sweet potato souffle / casserole, whatever you want to call it. But it is not all created equally, and I don't like the ones that are covered in marshmallows. My mom growing up, she always made it where it was like a crumble, like if you've ever had like an apple crisp or anything like that, it has like a cinnamon and butter kind of crumble on top, so it's nice and crispy, but it's not too sweet, and you just lightly sweeten the sweet potatoes with maple syrup. That's what I grew up with. That's what I stand by. I do not like. However, if you really love those, all the power to you. It's not quite for me. I also want an excuse for eating good food. Oh, same, girl, same. And it's giving townhouse vibes also. It is. It kind of is just like a big stretched out townhouse. Not related to Thanksgiving, but last week Frenchie was telling me all about your spaghetti and meatballs. We tag team spaghetti and meatballs so well. Frenchie makes such a good marinara sauce, like slow on the stove. It's so good, and I do make some pretty mean meatballs to go with it. It's been a while since we've made it. Let's see, Kashada, how do you come up with builds? Like, what's your creative process? I'm not so creative, so I'm always so amazed. Oh my god, you're so sweet. Honestly, use real life. I see this house like all the time in my real life, and I really like this style of house. I don't know if I would want to live in one like this. I mean, I probably wouldn't say no, but it's I do find it very beautiful. I do love a brick house, and I get sad when people paint brick white. So, you know, I just like seeing them in real life, and I thought it's time for me to build it. Pinterest, if you filter out the AI, use some real life references, or concept art. Like if you're wanting to do some like fantasy stuff, I'll often look at concept art for inspiration. And the more you do that, the more comfortable you get with building, and then eventually you'll be able to kind of come up with stuff off the dome. But I do typically, before I build, I will typically scroll through like certain styles of architecture that I really am wanting to try, just to get inspiration, and also familiarize myself with some common details of said style. But yeah, that's what I would recommend. Because if you scroll back all the way back to my Instagram, if you scroll all the way to the beginning, like 3.5, I guess 3.5 now, 3.5 years ago, I was just figuring things out as I went. So practice makes a huge difference, guys, seriously. And I have a lot more to learn as well. I watch some of the builders in this community are just absolutely crazy. I am just like jaw dropped all the time. I'll be like pausing reels and scrolling in to be like, what blocks do they use? How the heck did they pull that off? And so yeah, finding inspiration with all the amazing talent in the community, and just going from there. Christmas food in Brazil is kind of the same vibe of Thanksgiving in the USA, I fear. What do you mean you fear? That's so good. That sounds great. Matilda, I see people having turkey. I love turkey. It's a New Year's food here in Norway. Ooh, yes. Turkey gets a bad rap because it's so easy to make dry and sad and difficult to eat. The trick for me and like my family, we tend to have amazing turkeys because my cousins smoke them. So good. It's so good. I mean, you can absolutely roast a turkey and have like a killer turkey as well. But wow, that smoked turkey really hits, man. It's so tasty. Okay, unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to do a 4 wide window in the middle, which is gonna be kind of tough. But let's see here. That, and then go in 1 off somehow. 1 2 3 1 2 3. No, we're good. Okay. And that. I can debug stick this. I'm gonna debug stick it. I will not be held back. By the game's expectations. Must debug stick at all times. Okay. Ooh, another thing Frenchie and I were doing this week was binging My Hero Academia because we are wanting to rewatch everything before we watch the final. We just started season 4. Overhaul Park, which is one of my favorites. Yeah, no spoilers if you've watched. I mean, I have been very spoiled on it, but Frenchie hasn't. So don't spoil Frenchie. Let's see. Matilda, I literally started yesterday building, been playing for years, but only used tutorials and got a pretty decent house with only my imagination. I was so happy. Hey, that's amazing. Yeah, no, like before I started making content, I started building, like the first time I tried playing Minecraft, I followed tutorials. And it makes sense because you're not familiar with, first off, using that like block-based system. I had built in The Sims before Minecraft, but that's very different, as obviously that's very different. And so with tutorials and everything, you kind of get an idea of like the tips and tricks on how to make things look nice. And then as you get more familiar with it, you can break away and do your own thing. So that's awesome. Maybe I can be a good builder myself one day. The first step is the hardest, just starting. I agree. You just gotta do it. But it sounds like you're already on a great path. Okay. Obviously we need a whole lot of texture happening, but I feel like that's a pretty good front facade. We did that fairly quickly, which is kind of cool. That's pretty cool. Now, one thing I'm not sure of is how I want to go about the corners of the build. Are these types of houses boxes? Yes, they are. Are they pretty boxes? Yes, they are. We could do brick walls. Or could also, I mean, is this gonna look overbearing if we do this? Probably. Actually, that looks pretty good. I think that looks good, actually. I'm gonna have to roll with that. I'm just saying. Whoa, I feel like this is almost cheating. A lot of times I'll do like the signs. Up. Now, am I gonna want to do shutters? This style of house traditionally does have shutters. Wait. What do we think? Instead of committing to the chocolate bar. Could even do the thing where it's like this in the middle. No, they're different tones. Why are they different tones? Rude. Yo, Cozy Crafted, what's up? How are you? Welcome in. Maybe try activate the redstone for the other look. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I'll try that because I've completely forgotten all of these aspects. First time. Shelves. Yay. How do you... Is there an easy... What's the easiest way to do that? Can I just use like a lever? Or a button? Me hoping that it's that easy. I'll be shocked if it is, but try it. It was that easy. Is it just the two? Has to be a constant signal? Speaking of shutters, Macaw has a window mod adding a lot of shutters. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know if I want to deal with the constant redstone thing. I could, but I don't want to see it here. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I think we're gonna roll with it. Do we like the dark oak? I think if we did birch or pale oak, it's too much. Too much. But... how we're gonna decorate this for Christmas, I don't know, but I figured we'd build it first and then decorate for Christmas based on what we build. I think that looks pretty solid. And I much prefer that texture to trapdoors. Yes. Okay. Now... now let's see here. I'm wanting... first, let's... We'll start the roof at this level. If I don't like it, we can move it down one. But here. Then yo, Wingless, what's up? Hello, welcome Raiders. How are you? How was stream? Good to see you. You know what? I need to like hype my. I need to get a more hype sound for my raids. Wingless raid, woohoo! How you guys doing? What'd you do on stream? What'd you get up to? We are just working on building a very traditional, British slash kind of, or at least to me, kind of American, but I'm assuming is initially British style house. And then we're gonna decorate it for Christmas. We just started. So, well, oh, an hour ago we just started. And that's what we got so far. We're gonna start on the roof line and then we're gonna work our way back because Miss Ma'am is just a facade. But I hope you guys had a lovely stream. If you have to raid and run, I completely understand. You know, you gotta take care of yourself, do some self-care. Grab a little drink, relax, stretch your legs. But also, we love to have you if you're able to hang out and chill with us. Let's see, it was good. Made my first custom tree, doing a big Christmas tree for my hardcore world. Ayy, nice. Was that, someone just recently, oh, I think it was Solar, made a huge Christmas tree. It was so beautiful. I've never made like a giant Christmas tree. I've always done kind of like smaller ones because I find trees intimidating. So major kudos to you on doing the custom tree thing. But if you are new here, hello. I go by Cozy, and I like to very frequently do cozy cottagecore Minecraft content. I am typically a builder, but I am learning to do some more survival content, or how to survive in Minecraft in general. But today is not that day. We're just doing some chill building. It is December 1st, so thought it was time to do something festive. I built a Christmas tree a week or so ago. It was just a little bit big. Girl, that tree looked massive from that screenshot you sent. It was so good though. I could never. Okay, how do we want to do this roof line? I'd like to see. Next time, yo. Sure, do some decorative roof line. Won't know unless we try. This completely flops. That's okay. $250 blocks tall and 85 wide is insane. Solar. Wow. Save it and use it forever. That looks pretty good. And then I still need to decorate it. The good news is with a tree that big, you have a lot more room for like decorations. If you got a tiny tree, you have to make teeny tiny decorations. And that gets difficult when you're working with blocks. Okay, deep slate. Now, I don't know if I want to work with stairs or slabs yet, or regular ones. Oh, I forgot. See here. I'm being a bad mod to my own stream. Oh no. Everybody make sure you go give Wingless a follow. And yes, Wingless is part of the Seymour SMP, so you can check out all of the creators involved and that link right there. Thank you, Ian. You should, let's see, you should make a Christmas tree. I should, yes. I should. How do I want to do this? I'm not sure how high I want this to be. Maybe I'll do the little roof, like the little extra roof window pieces first, and then decide if I want to use blocks or slabs or stairs. Like to fit. See how we can pull it off. Okay, so we're gonna try. I'm not opposed to one wide window. Not sure. How do I want to do this? Don't know. We have a vision. Just making that vision happen. Perhaps back at it with... We probably have to do trapdoors. Freedom on where it's... 1, 2. We're gonna have to scoot it up, but I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it. Oh, I see. Here. And just whip it around. Turn. Here. Bit. Matilda, I don't even bother trying to make trees. I just get angry. Same. Let's see, the volume's a bit low on YouTube. Oh, I'm sorry. It should be the same as Twitch. Could you, also hello, Silk Thread Dev, welcome. Is it just generally too quiet? Is it my voice? Is it the music? Is it the game? Silk Thread Dev way better. Oh my gosh, well, I'm so glad it's way better. I've done nothing to change it, aside from maybe talking. I was kind of mumbling before. Maybe that's what it was. I was kind of talking to myself a little bit too. Wingless. I had to step away from the tree because I realized it's wonky because I only was checking one POV. I would never stop adjusting. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta step away, you know? I feel that. I feel that. Let's put this here. And so we can either do it. The horizontal bar is not really a thing for me. This. And then... Okay. So to balance it out, now I feel like I need this. For ends. Yes. That. Thank you, it was all of it. Okay. I'm so glad it sounds better to you, Silk Thread. Appreciate it. Okay, so that. And R&B Christmas for you. Does anyone have a favorite Christmas song? Like one that doesn't get old throughout the years? Okay. Let's see if I can feasibly get a roof line on it without messing everything up. Deep slate. Brick slabs to start. No, that's more than one. Wait. Wrong. wait. Do this. I'm learning so much seeing people build on live like this, seeing them trying, learning, failing, and figuring things out. Love that. Hey! Yay, I'm glad I can be helpful. Also, like, I am always just figuring things out as I go. Sometimes I have a more concrete idea and I'm like, oh yeah, this will definitely work. But a lot of times sometimes it's one of those things where it's like, this isn't exactly how I'm liking it, but we're just gonna keep placing blocks until it works, until it looks right. Oof, get me away from this coffee. I am buzzing. I need to not. Okay, I'm gonna scoot this entire thing out a bit. Oh, I remember why I did it the other way. Work. Connect. Out. think it has to be. I can build this. However, ouch. But I'm doing it. Wish I hadn't done it. Wait. Banhammer on the bot. Hey, Shane! Don't apologize, you're okay, no worries. Welcome in, how are you? Merry Christmas! I am going to move this forward 1, however. Do know that much. And then that way, this will connect like so, like that. Oh, it's just a matter of figuring out. I might have to do regular brick blocks. I don't like.
Hello there.
Hello there. Aw, y'all are so cute. All the hellos. I love seeing it. How is everyone on this fine Monday? I'm good. I'm just chilling. What I need to do this. Build around it. A that. Yeah. Back her up. I don't hate that. That is the best option we've come up with so far. Shaney disappeared from River's stream on Saturday and missed him get majorly broken. He was panicking that if you came back and joined in, he wouldn't be able to handle it. Oh my gosh, wait, no, tell me what happened on River's stream. Did Shane do the Shane thing? Cozy, now that it's officially December, hence it being the Christmas season, is it okay to request Christmas songs when we redeem? It is absolutely okay. I do have that toggled off today because I have some construction going on in my home, and I have some guys working on my front door as we speak, and I didn't really want to be singing while they're here. But yes, absolutely. I'm pretty good with Christmas songs for the most part. At least traditional Christmas songs, because I grew up doing Christmas concerts my entire life. See, I can barely read your name because of the font that my widget has decided to change your name to, but it looks like Pharaohcraft over on YouTube. You're truly creative in everything. Thank you. I don't feel that way, but I appreciate the sentiment so much. I hope you're doing well and welcome in. Okay. This. And then we'll have to see how it all connects in the long run. We won't even need this, actually, because it will be brick. a fan of this. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. I struggle with cursive singing sometimes. it triggers me. Okay, let's say that that's how that's gonna go. Now, let's copy. He's out. I'm gonna put you there. Dead center. Adjust again. Center one. It will need to be 4 wide. But I don't know how I want it. Or I'm a seal, yay. Sorry. I could do 4. Excuse me for thank you, Finky. Wait, Solar, yes. Clip it. I want to see. Shane, it's giving Home Alone house vibes. Oh my god. That's exactly what I said I wanted at the very beginning of stream. Home Alone vibes. It might be too much to do 4, but let's just try it. Here it will indeed be 2. I think it is too much. Yo, River! Hello! I heard you got broken last Saturday on stream. What happened? I think the 4 windows are gonna be too much. I got broketed. A Danish pixie happened. Wolfbane, welcome in. First time chatter, how are you? Glad you were here. I accidentally sold my soul to my boyfriend. Oh my gosh, how much did he pay? 20 bucks. Get that back, Wolfbane. I do want to know how it was an accident, though. Very curious. Okay, I'm gonna take one of these out. Doing too much. We're gonna move this one to the middle and adjust her to be symmetrical. And we're gonna go from there. Scoochie over one. Let me just do. Do we like that? Can't tell. Damn, you guys have souls. Yes, party shade. I fear that it's not enough. Yeah, it might have been a little A little bit of a steal. We were joking around and I accidentally said yes. Oh no. River was streaming the game he won in your giveaway. Hey! I thought it was cute. I really liked that game. I thought it was fun. I thought like the dialogue really cracked me up. I'm excited to see what happens with it as it moves further into early access and for an official release. But yeah, the main character cracked me up. So sassy. It's very cute, cozy, and relaxing. I did find a broken NPC. Oh no, which one was it? I did find one that was not translating. It was still in Korean. It was kind of like off to the side though, so. I don't like this version of Holy Knight. Scooch. Skip. I think it was that one, but he was also grayed out. Yes, the one I saw I think was also kind of like that. It almost like felt like it was just a, hey, there's gonna be someone here, but we haven't finished it yet, so kind of vibe, but I'm not for certain. Okay. Now the only thing, actually, I want to scoop this out one. I'm gonna do that. I'll figure out what I want to put back. Hey, thank you for the hydrate check, Shane. I am on the new version. I do have shells. I've already used them a lot. They're basically like cheating, it feels like. Okay, so out a bit. Sure. If I want. Here and see kind of what it'll look like on a slab kind of basis. Gonna be too shallow for that. Maybe just curl blocks at here and then boom. Yo, River on a 20 stream streak is insane. Proud of you. Shane, I have to wait till my 25th to post about it. What do you mean? Wolfbane, guess what? Guess what? What is it? What's up? River, oh, Cozy, Shane, Ian, and Frenchie if he's around. Frenchie's at work right now, unfortunately. I have an invitation for you. My stream anniversary is coming up, and I was wondering if you wanted to join in with some Goose Goose Duck. Wait. Goose Goose Duck? Goose Goose? Not Duck Duck? Thinking of doing a community style stream. I don't think Ian has watched me yet, but he is funny anyway. That sounds so fun. Send me the deets. If I'm available and it's not middle of the night, I will absolutely do my best. Matilda, do you have Minecraft builders you really admire and look up to? And is a big inspiration for you? Would love to know. I do. I do. Let me catch up on chat and then I'll circle back and tell you some of my favorite Minecraft builders. Solar's on 21. Yo, 21 streak. That's crazy. Yes, Goose Goose. You'll have to tell me how Goose Goose Duck differs from Duck Duck Goose. Wolfbane, I started my streaming channel. Oh my gosh. Good job. Congrats.
I'm in danger.
I wish you all the luck as you start streaming. And thank you so much for the follow. I'm in danger. Okay. Going back to some Minecraft builders that inspire me. So the very first one, like the very first creator that I saw on TikTok before I started creating, and she was the one where I was like, oh, I want to learn how to do that. Debatable on if I've been able to do that yet, because she's insane. She, like, looking at her new builds are like a gut punch every time. They're so good. Is Monkey, M-U-N-K-E-I. She's so talented. Oh my gosh, love her. Some of my other initial inspirations, Yumimi Gaming. Love her to death. I've done a couple of collabs with her. Also, Arichu. So those three were like my three main inspos before I started making Minecraft content. They were the ones that got me into like cottagecore Minecraft. Also introduced me to CITs, that kind of thing. If we're talking solely vanilla style building, Gray Sun is one of them, as is to he is to a lot of people. He's so talented. The vanilla ones I'm starting to I do get a little fuzzy on sometimes. Let me look on my Instagram really quick so I don't say anybody's name. Akira Builds MC, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Also Shira Nom. SHERA_NOM. So yeah, I highly recommend them if you've not heard of them, but I think they're all fairly popular, so. See, Matilda, you, Snipperly, Ari2, and Monkey is my all-time favorite builders. Oh, the little cottagecore group, I love it. Monkey, yes, she's my all-time favorite. She's so good. She did a gothic tower. Literally like took my breath away. It popped up on my For You page when like she first posted it. This was months ago. And I literally felt like I got punched in the stomach. It was so good. Which is crazy. I was just like stunned at how good it was. Damn, Cozy knows ball. I do. Snipperly is amazing too. I did not meet Snipperly until after I started making content. And she does a lot with Ari2. She's so good too. And her modeling skills are chef's kiss. Big shout out to her for that. Cozy, how good are you at lying to your friends? I feel like, I don't know. I am a former theater kid though, so I'd like to think that I could probably act my way through it. I feel like I missed something in the chat. Goose duck requires lying your way out of things. It's very Among Us like? You know, painful. I know, take my gamer card away. I've never played Among Us. I mean, I know what it is in concept, but... Can I collab with you? Well, I would definitely be down to hear any ideas you have. I have an email that I use for like this and coordinating collab. Life has been very, very busy lately, so I'm a smidge booked up at the moment, but that was cool. I'd love to chat more about it. Cality is a good YouTuber if you like the Cococot and Miniatura mods. Yes, I am. Oh, as also Michelle Matthews. Hello, welcome in. I do love Cality. Cality. I'm not quite sure if there's a specific emphasis on the syllables in their name. But yeah, their content is really, really good too. I still need to try Cococot and Miniatura. Low-key mods like that sometimes stress me out. So I haven't tried them. I'm behind it's like when they add a bunch of new blocks, it's like, oh, I have to relearn how to play and what to build and how it works. But it is very, very, a very cool mod. I wonder. Lend her in. Mark. Or do the stair. Have we figured out how we want to do this? It works if we take out. How do we feel about that? I'm not on it. You never played Among Us, Cozy, like ever? No, I haven't. I'm sorry. Nightly just posted Gingerbread Mansion. Wow, I'm obsessed. You should see that. I think I literally just saw it scrolling in my Instagram really quickly. Trying to think of their names. Yes, Nighty. Yeah, insane mansion. It looks so good. Let's see, what blocks did they use? We've got mud, I know that. I'm seeing red sandstone. Potentially orange terracotta. Potentially wool as well. Brown concrete. Yeah, that looks so good. I've been wanting to do a gingerbread mansion, or a gingerbread house, excuse me. Never have actually. I started one last year, but the vision, I feel like I have better skills for it now. This is a job for Shelves, methinks. Shelves solve every problem. That's fair. know what, Shane? Got it right. That does look better. It's okay, you don't need to play Among Us, but I just felt like everywhere I looked, people were playing it. It is so true. So many people have played it. I am one of the only ones who not for any particular reason, I don't think. It just never happened. Not entirely sure why either. That out. Question mark. Yes. That. And tab. Then stair. Regular old block. Like that. Yes. She's coming together, baby. Why am I doing this manually when I could just it? Oh, well, I can't do that for the middle. Slightly different. But we can. Connector in the middle. Mind me, y'all, while I lock in for this roof. The Matilda rail design is such a good interior builder, get lots of inspo. That name sounds familiar, but their content is not immediately coming to my mind. I will check them out and see if I follow them or not, but it sounds familiar. I start getting usernames mixed up sometimes. Wolfbane, you have, you can either DM me on Discord or you could send me an email. I have one in my link tree that I use for business inquiries. So I will say this month I am definitely booked. I've had I've had like so many people come in this over the weekend with stuff. I don't think I have room anymore. I'm trying to do some there. Fix up this side. There. Yes. Here. Didn't I just do? Right. Let's see, Matilda, they do a lot of collabs with Grey Sun. Maybe that's why. You know what? I bet that is how I know of them. Certainly sounds familiar. I thank God for Axiom every day. I wouldn't be able to do anything without Axiom. Okay. I mean, I could. I did for a very long time, but at what cost? The amount of work. And I understand it better than I did World Edit. But you... Ah! And then another upside down stair. There! Yes. Yes! Suppose you can add some items to the end of the shelves to get a different silhouette. For those pale oak ones, I put in some stripped pale oak log. Is that right? Yes. Question mark? Fill in roof and then try with just adjust it. Roofs are hard, man. Okay, let's... Ah! Matilda, I need to sleep. It was very nice to be here. See you maybe next stream. Oh my gosh, yes, that would be lovely. Thank you so much for joining me, Matilda. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful rest of your... Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for holding. Okay. Construction noise should be done now. If you guys were hearing it at all. I occasionally checked it to see if it was getting picked up on my mic, and it didn't necessarily look like that, but who knows. She looks like a crispy brand new house. Definitely need to add some texturing. But I like it. It looks amazing. Thank you so much, Willow. I appreciate you. She looks expensive. Yeah, this house would be very expensive nowadays. Okay, let's try a little texturing with my least favorite block on earth, but it does look good with brick. Ever since Rock said that granite looks like processed ham, I'm never gonna be able to unsee it. Or that granite looked like processed ham. I don't know if I misspoke there. I don't know what I'm gonna do right here, but I will do that after we texture. I didn't ever hear Rock say it, but now that you said it, I can't unsee it, so I blame you. You're welcome. Overdo it, and I also don't want to do block vomit. Block vomit can be easy to do, because especially with a lot of Mizunos under my belt, because block vomit looks better with Mizuno. But I shall refrain. Shall persevere. I would love to live in a place like that. Low-key, yeah, that would be pretty cool. Is this the Home Alone house? Paul, hello, welcome in, Paul. It's actually not, but it was very inspired. I mean, it's very much the style, right? So, but no, I don't have a Home Alone house. I don't have the Home Alone house in front of me. But it was very much inspired by that. So if I'm unconsciously copying it from my childhood memories, it's very possible. But yeah, that very traditional style. Absolutely. I've done one in the past that was more white wood, white siding. I wanted to do a What is polished? Sure. Okay, cool. Very hard not to do block font. Little texture. Little love. Wolfbane, I have uploaded my first video. Oh my gosh, congrats! What a milestone! That's one of the hardest parts, is just getting started. Mont, gotta get up early tomorrow. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for stopping by, Mont. I appreciate you. You have a wonderful rest of your evening. Yo, am I being more productive this stream than others? Or is this one just a little more simple than what I've done in the past? Granted, when you got CITs, that automatically takes a lot longer because there's just so many options, items you gotta play. How do we feel about that texturing? I don't want to go too far, but I'm wondering if I've done enough. Wait, sure. We're gonna go with that, I think. Okay. Oh yeah, Shane, you did that whole script pale oak thing. How do these even work, now that I think about it? Oh my gosh, that's why I have stupid replace mode on. I always forget when I do that. Undoubtedly break things. Okay, yo, that'll be a great way to decorate for Christmas. The multicolored, like the wool blocks. I don't know how you take them yet. Y'all are seeing me experience this update in real time. River, doing better than me, still not uploaded anywhere. Streaming is easy by comparison, in my opinion. I mean, it depends on what it is, but as far as like social media upkeep and like time, I would agree with you on that. Posting and editing take up all of my life. All of my life, so but if you're gonna like edit clips down and stuff like that, that does take a lot, and it also takes a lot to stream and be entertaining, so I hope that y'all are vibing with what I'm doing here. Chatting it can be tough, especially chatting into the void. I've plenty of times. It's good practice though. I feel a lot more comfortable talking now, whether it's to people or not to people. When I'm building with bricks, I use a tiny bit of mud bricks here and there. Looks good on some builds, but I don't know how it would look here. We could try it. I'd be down. Danica, I just love to listen to you while I code. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's great to hear. The vibe is strong with you, Cozy, and your husband. Hey, yes. Listen, Frenchie, I think he's doing such a great job streaming. And he's only been streaming for like, what, a month now at most? He's doing a great job. I try and tell him that all the time. I think sometimes he's afraid that he's being boring. I don't think he's boring, and I don't think you think he's boring. If you ever feel inclined, then if you come, you deserve it. Hey Saint! Oh my gosh! Welcome in! How are you? Let's see, Wolfbane, gotta go. Sorry. No, don't apologize. Thank you so much for stopping by, Wolfbane. I appreciate you. And congrats on starting your little posting journey. That's awesome. I love the Frenchie Takeover stream. He's really fun to talk to. Oh, yay! Yeah, he's a sweetie pie. I am biased, of course, but I do think if I were to be objective, I would still agree. Okay. Wolfbane, yeah, if I get a chance to, I'd love to watch. Saint, I'm doing great. How are you doing, Cozy? I'm doing great. Thank you so much, Saint. Yeah, doing good. Just a nice, cozy Monday. I'm very pleased with how the front of this build has started out. Kind of came together a lot faster than I thought, which is great because we still have a lot more to go. Oh, I still. That was so weird. Okay. Whatever. I'm wondering, could we do... Nice build, kind of reminds me of my school. Hey! Oh, trauma. Oh, no. The main inspo is like the type of house in like Home Alone. Because I extended the roof out a little. We like that? We like the additional like stair support. Might be a little much. Let me try a slab and then a trapdoor. I'm so glad it's finally the holidays. Yes, me too. teaching a friend how to play Terraria while watching, so might be late to the convo, but what job did the dad have to have a house that big in Home Alone for? That's true. They did have a lot of kids, though. But yeah, the house is massive in Home Alone. The stairs have character. That was such a sweet way to say the stairs suck. Stop. Oh man. Okay, here's another way we could do this, possibly. Could just do those trapdoors all the way across. And do that. I think that might be the ticket. So we've got boom, boom. Da, da, da. Da. Like that. And then we'll still have that on the side. There's something, but I'm glad you got it. I knew. Sometimes you just gotta try things and see if they stick. And that one didn't, and that's okay. There. I will keep the devil on the side, though. Good. Shane over on YouTube. Hey, Cozy. Bet you weren't expecting to see me here. I can't say that I was expecting, but I'm so glad you hop platforms just to say hey. My Twitch won't load, so I had to come here. I think it must be down in Ireland or something. Oh no. Okay. So we have that. Obviously, we still need a little bit of texturing on the roof. Let's see here. Also, I would like some chimneys. So let's do that real quick. Three-wide chimney? Let's say three-wide chimney. And brick. Oh, yes. Oh yeah, I gotta try the whole mud brick. That suits. Hello? Shane McDev 4342. You hadn't subscribed to my YouTube channel? Shane, don't do the membership on that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I also need to give some more love to my YouTube memberships. So don't do that. That is a goal of mine in the new year. Up to date, similar to my Patreon, but kind of like a smaller scale version of my Patreon. That is a very orange shelf. Jane, I literally just got the announcement that you just subscribed. That's so weird. I guess my chat is wrong. The announcement that I get, like the notification I get. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. See, I need to start playing Minecraft again. I feel a spark and it's calling my name. Yes! I agree. I have the urge to put shelves around this chimney. Acacia is very orange. But I suppose it does technically match. More so than that. But I'm not a fan of either of them, quite frankly. I feel like pale oak match, but question mark? Welcome back, Wolfbane. Saint, trust me, I'm a tough cookie. You can just say it sucks. You won't hurt my feelings. Yeah, maybe the dark oak, or maybe I could do signs wrapping around it. The acacia looked amazing. It is quite orange, but it did match the best, I think. I don't like that either. But again, spitball things until it works. That does not work. Nope. Don't plan on having anything acacia on this build at all, but doesn't look. But I want to scoot up a tad too. Up one. Set up. Freak out, those go away, I promise. Back to the bricks. Maybe something dark on the chimney. What did you have in mind, Finky? I think something like gray toned would look great, but I don't have anything that would work for that. I think it needs to be wider. I think you might be right, Paul. The build might be a little too wide. This. If there was a shelf that had kind of like a gray iron something texture, that would make so much more sense. Yes, Shane, you're right. I do love the flower pot trick. It. Oh. Can't. However. Could make it even taller. But as far as something dark, don't know what it would be. Try putting andesite in the shelves. Okay. So could bring in not both, obviously. One or the other. It is tall enough that it doesn't really stick out as different, like, oh, I forgot. What's that? Look at me learning. You're cooking and I like what you're cooking. I think, yeah, I think I like the deep slate. Let's just do that and call it as far as the chimney is concerned. That does look better. Now, traditionally, most of these houses... Fix that. Mess that up. Traditionally, they have the same chimney on each side. Very symmetrical. So we're gonna do that. Do we need 2 fireplaces? No. Do I care about what we need? Also, no. Wait, so I cooked with that idea low-key. You did, Shane. You cooked! Thank you for the recommendation. Are you going to do the Christmas Story house for Ralphie? I hadn't thought about it. But I could. I don't entirely remember how that one looks. I have to look it up. It's been so long since I watched that movie. You'll shoot your eye out! Let's see. Let me take a little look-see-daisy at that house. A Christmas Story house. Oh, she's got green. Well, there's our problem right there. You could do oak and you could do everything else, but the green trim would not work. Sorry. But I mean, that's pretty minimal in comparison. That's a cute house. Okay. Now, add... Cozy, do you get notifications for super chats? I'm currently looking at my Twitch multi-chat, so I don't think so. But if I go over to YouTube, my studio, yes, I can. Welcome to Sprout, Shane McDev. This is my first ever super chat. Hello everybody. Hello. You're also my very first ever super chat on YouTube, Shane. Congratulations. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to adjust my view on so I can also have my YouTube studio up at the same time. The notifications. Okay. I like that. I think that's cute. We do need lighting, so let's maybe address that next. Oh yeah, we got all those fancy new lanterns and chains. Vibing with this R&B Christmas music. Okay, how do I... I do prefer the redstone lamp, but don't have any room up here to pull that off. I could... Oh no. That's okay. Let's do... Shroomlight's... Ooh, Shroomlight and vanilla is ugly. I'd be forgetting that. Maybe just the ochre frog light? Ugh. 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 Eek. I feel about that. Anyways, that's so cool. Yep, you're my very first super chat. Minecraft Builder's eating good this update. Agreed. Rimlight with a trapdoor, frog light then. Yeah, I think we definitely need to just having to decide. The new copper lanterns and bars could add some extra pizzazz to your rainbow townhouses tutorial. Just saying. I appreciate the hint, Paul. I do have everything for that one filmed. It's just taking me forever to edit because I'm trying to be as detailed as physically possible. So, but by all means, take the design and update it. Granted, you can't use the CITs at all in this new version. That scared the heck out of me. I think the copper grates look good there. They're generally pretty... They blend in, is what I will say. Okay, and now, let's see, for lighting's sake. Time set. You need to put some birch trapdoors, not birch, pale oak, above these. Okay. That does a good job for the center. You want to do the rest. You're not the only one, so sorry, Danica. Ian's probably the most consistent with scaring me. A copper bulb is like a redstone lamp, but way easier to use. That is true. They don't give off as much light though, right? We'll test it. We'll test. And then what? Don't I just like put a lever and then break it? It stays on. Oh, I don't even need to do that right now. I can just. I actually kind of trapdoor. That frog light be bright. Yeah, let's roll with that. Shelves allow light through? Let's test it. Put that, and then let's just barely cover it up. I don't think so. It was worth a shot, though. I dread to think how Ian, Shane, River, and River's Mod are gonna team up to scare the crap out of me when you do the takeover and play Phasmo. I love that. Okay, let's do lanterns. I do love the idea of these copper lanterns, and the green light will be very cool for some builds. However, I wish there were some that weren't green. Could maybe do brick wall. For this question. Few months, Ian. I'm 30 soon, so celebrating with a takeover stream. I'm so scared. Hey, it's gonna be fun. Frenchie inspired me. He mentioned that. I love that you're doing solar takeovers now. That's so cool. Oh, welcome back, Shane. Had Twitch figured their everything out. Ugh, it's too many lanterns. Hate that. You know what we could do, maybe? Be able to do the same thing here. Yes. Aha! Though that does kind of screw with the vibe I have with these blackstone slabs. That's okay, I could probably just replace them with pale oak and it'll still look good. Fine. I think that probably will be the best way to light this building. I think doing that will probably light everything up just if I do. The light's still does go through. But by that logic, I should just use light blocks. So I'm gonna do that. Not to be wishy-washy. Sorry, y'all. Let me just do some light blocks. Forgot to do give cozy light. Oh, that'd be too easy. We're in creative, why not enjoy the joys of using creative? Okay, folks, how do we feel about using the light blocks? Is it cheating? Maybe. Do I care? Not really. Though, if you thought the copper trapdoor or just having the frog light hidden and then I get rid of those slabs, though, Paul, you're saying you think the light will show through the slabs? I didn't know that was a thing. Is that a thing? If it is, I think the answer is kind of. It depends on if you want people to complain on Instagram when they try to build it in survival. Listen, I am well versed on people complaining about Trying to build my stuff in survival. I'm a pro at that. People be hating on me all the time. We'll roll with that. I want to see a Brady Bunch style intro with that house. Different people popping out of each window. Oh my gosh, that's great. Okay, goodbye, oh Christmas tree. I can't stand it. A witch. Okay. Then I think we'll just do you. Great. I like it. I feel like that's enough. I loved building that library step by step. Had to pause the video 1,300 times. Genuinely still can't believe someone thought that was real. Yeah, they're like, oh my god, make better tutorials next time. And I was like, I appreciate your constructive criticism, but this was not a tutorial. Hello? I do know that some of my tutorials I've put out, I will admit it, have gone too fast. But not 45-second fast. Oh man. I'm gonna be fixing that though with my tutorials. This next one I'm working on, this sucker is already over 45 minutes long because I'm trying to be so detailed. If it's too long, y'all can speed it up for all I care. I still get people so mad in my comments about being too fast. I'm sorry. I'm just figuring this out as I go, just like everybody else. Okay. Time set 2000. Tanya, hi! Welcome in. How are you? Let's see. How do we wanna... Let's do deep slate. Tiles. Perhaps like... What's the closest darker block to deep slate? I guess Blackstone, but it's such a more blue undertone. Or something crazy like wool, which might be too much. That won't work. That's too much. Blackstone. Blackstone also looks kind of shiny. 2 times speed exists for a reason, but then again, so does 0.5 times speed. Shane, see? You are a self-sufficient thinker. You're a problem solver. I love that. This is great. This is why we're buddies. Exactly. 0.5 speed also exists. Tanya, I'm good. Thanks for asking. How are you? I'm so glad you're doing well. I'm doing great. Thank you so much. I'm just enjoying a little chill, creative Minecraft today. Working on a little traditional kind of British style, also low-key suburban American from the 80s, typically style build. And the plan is to also decorate this bad boy for Christmas. Whether we'll get to the Christmas part today, I don't know. Polished version of Deep Slate. Fair. Chiseled is a little darker. Polished, I feel like it's about this. That's just a little different. Chiseled's a little darker, but the little face thing bugs me after a while. But I really committed to the gradient. I just wanted to look a little aged in the corners, a little shadow. Could do something like that. This. See that it looks almost purple, that black stone. I don't like that. For a really big gradient, yes, but we don't have a whole lot of room for that. It does have a bit of a gradient. Let's commit to that. Let's just see how we feel about that. Yay, it sounds so cool. Thank you. Crisscross. It maintains that trajectory. You want to know some... For any of you that care about my music stuff, you want to know 2 songs I've been learning for fun? It's because I've been binging it with Frenchie lately, so they're like at the forefront of my mind. But I've been trying to learn the All for One theme song and Might You, so both for my... I feel like I have to do it to commemorate my favorite, or one of my. But it is very interesting. Sometimes I like realize when I'm practicing in the middle of the house, singing the All for One theme song, and it makes Frenchie laugh. It's hard. I'm also not too up to speed with my classical technique. I've been a little rusty, what can I say? Thank you for the hydrate check, Danica. Gotta do it myself too. Hey, yes. Definitely, definitely. Let's put these on. I feel like that looks. Front facade, baby. Let's see. Place mode. Good. Now I quite like the roof being completely in this line. However, I don't want this all flat. So let's try doing this. Thankfully, they still connect. Granted. Okay. Let's just try the original idea. See how we feel. Just if it. And goes like that. I want to see what happens because again, these houses are boxy. They really are. Let me put the angel place here and then you here. Miracle. That was funny. Maybe wrap the trim around the corner. Yes, Paul, that is a strong option that I'm thinking about doing. I just want to test this out really quick. Or alternatively, could that, then put this here. The roof. Shelf, please. Thank you. Yucky. The roof might have to go out one more to accommodate. Dang. Try it. See how we feel. It does look cleaner from the front on the right side. But on the other side, we need an overhang. Right. Hania, it does look much better though. Which part? The overhang or the left side? Like, do you think I should keep it like the right and then just work with the sides as best I can? Or should I just extend the overhang one more block? It doesn't look bad. I just like that it's a little more in line with the house, like, frame. Like, that looks crisp right there. That doesn't look bad though. You know what? Let me fix my field of view so I can see it more. Okay, I like that for now. Versus field of view is fully stretched. Okay. We'll roll with it. Side match. That fully later. Chat, what is a twisted tea? I've never had one. Isn't that like some sort of like spiked tea? Pretty sure it's just spiked tea. With what? I don't know. My bad. I thought it was like Monster. They sell it in gas stations. Is twisted tea like a energy drink? Here it's a hard iced tea. But I mean, they also sell beer and stuff in gas stations, so I don't think that sounds too off. Okay, I'm expand you here. There. And just place. Close enough. Okay. It's just a Long Island in a can? Really? Because Long Island has like a ton of different alcohol in it. Okay, I think I'm going to be finishing up getting this, like the sides filled in. I won't be able to do the details, but oh my gosh. Sammy Salmon just rated the channel with 4 viewers. Oh my gosh, welcome. How are you? Glad you are here. How was stream? What did you get up to? Give me all the details. Oh, your building, it looks super cool. Thank you so much. Thank you. We're working on kind of a Home Alone style house that we're gonna decorate for Christmas. Hey, thank you so much, Shay, for getting that shout out to Sammy Salmon. Everyone go check out Sammy Salmon. Also, killer username. Love that. How was your stream? What did you get up to? Give me all the details. What were you playing? Minecraft, but def let me know. If you're new here, hello. I go by Cozy, and I typically make Cozy Cottagecore Minecraft content. I'm typically a creative builder. I do a little bit of survival on the side, trying to get better at that. But welcome in. If you have to raid and run, I completely understand. You gotta do some self-care. Take care of yourself, get some water, stretch your legs. But if you wanna hang out, you are more than welcome. It's very nice to meet you. I will probably be finishing up in the next 10 to 15 minutes or so. Was playing modded Minecraft on an SMP, made a near finished wizard tower. It's very early stage. Hey, that sounds so awesome. That sounds super fun. I did a wizard tower a couple years ago and I literally never posted it. I don't know why. I don't know. The PNG is so pretty. Thank you so much. I do love her a lot. The artist that made her is K Art. I have her information linked down in my panels if you want to check out her Instagram. She's so talented. Do you do interior? Yes, most of the time. Sometimes I don't, but most of the time I do interior. Yes, I love interiors. Thank you so much for the follow, Sammy. Appreciate you. But yeah, so that's what I typically do. I also play other cozy games on here, and then also my partner, my life partner and partner in crime, Frenchie, does stream 2 days a week on my channel as well. And he does typically either kind of crafting games. He recently did Subnautica, or started Subnautica, and but he will also occasionally do some horror games as well. So, you know, 2 streamers in 1 channel. Woo! And I'm working that artist, I'm chatting with that artist, and they are making a PNG tuber for him as well. Cannot wait. We're gonna get sketches this week. Yay, excited. Thank you, Solar, you're so sweet. The goal here is I'm gonna try and fill in this build. We're not gonna finish the back, and we're probably not gonna finish the details on the side, but I'm gonna try and fill this all in so we can finish it up next time and then start decorating it for Christmas and then do the interior. Oh, do I wanna this and that and then add? Might do, yes. Okay, we'll do a little, what do you call it? Scalloped? Kind of scalloped? All the way across, baby. Oops. Somewhere along the line I needed part of my chimney. Thank you so much for the follow, Blomrex. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, evidently Twitch has been buggy today. Twitch is being a bit too Twitch. Yes. center is right here. What shaders are you currently using? It looks very nice on the eyes while keeping it vanilla-like. Hey, it's my favorite shader, BSL. And the only thing with BSL, the native settings kind of are eh. I did make a video of it on my Instagram and TikTok, but the easiest way to do it is just turn down light rays to, I put it to the lowest setting because I do like some light rays, but the native one, it's like too much. It makes it hazy. And then I also turn bloom all the way down. And then I move up the saturation and the vibrance just a smidge. Just a smidge. Just because it looks a little foggy and gray to start. But it is my favorite shader with the most, with so much customization of it. Okay. You cross. Now, typically these houses don't have these in the front as well. They are boxy. Maybe I'll just take it all the way across and we'll work on some architectural detail as we go. Try and make it a little interesting, though admittedly these types of houses are not very interesting from the back. That is one thing I try to do, is finish the backs of my build. Unless, of course, it's in a mountain already. We love that. But I do tend to finish my... There's a few that I don't do interior on, but... Typically that's dependent on if I go modded. If I use a lot of textures, I don't the interior all the time because I don't want the build lag. I'm gonna do all the same windows, but for ease, I'm just gonna copy this for a sec. Evidently some of my light blocks copied over, but some of them didn't. Fast. Lab. Who needs to finish the back of builds? Never a requirement. That's fair, though I have made it a requirement for myself. Gonna be lurking, gonna get ready for bed, then sit and watch in the itty bitty darkness that I call my room. Was happy to raid you. It was so nice meeting you, Sammy Salmon! Enjoy your lurk, enjoy the rest of your evening. I appreciate the raid very much so. Yay. can't do the exact same. I'm debating because a lot of these houses also now this is Richie Rich house. If we're doing this, it's already kind of Richie Rich house looking. But if we want to go really Richie Rich, I do see white greenhouses coming out the sides of these sometimes. I do love me a greenhouse. The interior, if I keep it at this, granted, we might do an extension. This would be quite small, actually. But could easily snake this out a bit. Maybe do a bit of an L shape. Banhammer on the bot. Get out my chat. Yeah, I could maybe do like an L shape extension that's spanning maybe about this width with a slightly flatter roof. Connect it up. And then if we did that on that side, maybe we went to greenhouse over here. How do we feel about that? Didn't mean to get my hello princess voice out, but evidently we did. How do we feel about that, princesses? Like a greenhouse or a dining room, or both. Combine them. But yes, something along those lines, Hania. You're absolutely correct. Okay, I think I'm gonna commit to that idea. Hopefully I don't hate it. Don't. You and goodbye. I have a mess to fix on the inside, but sure. Two, three, 4, 7. Yep. Say 8, 9. You and you. Scoot you over here. Rope. Next. Like so, like that. Does she look ridiculous at the moment? Yes. Stay that way forever. Hopefully not. Honey, I'm mine. Yeah, girl, you cooking. Wait. On this. Excuse you. Put so much extra work on my doing silly things. Lace. There. That. Unwritten. More short slope. What is this called? Half-hipped? Something like that. Oof. Slab increments. Return the slab. That. That. Labs again. I hope I like this half-hipped roof. See? Maybe do a couple skylights. The basic, yes. Do I see this a lot in real life? Oh yeah. Surely it's fine. I'm gonna do one more layer of this. He thinks. And then we'll flatten it out and have skylights. Up though, and then B3. Nice. Leave it there for now. I'm a mind reader. Yes. Just scoot it over one. Yep. Just scooch it over one. The whole thing. This section, not the whole house. And you here once, yes. Get rid of that. Oh, I didn't tell you to move though. You need to go back. It's a mess. Right there. It'll probably be better to have two. Let's do that. And I'll just have to ruminate on it a bit. you there. You know, a lot of love, absolutely. But I do think this will be a more fun way to do the back of this versus just the box. Let's trim it out with our lovely handy dandy shelves that feel like cheating now. Okay. One, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. How are we on an even? Did I just miscount and not realize? Oh, that is infuriating. Oh, I did miscount. Thank God. Okay. 2, 3, 4. That's how many cozies does it take to figure out 4, 5, 6, 7? It's not even, or it's not odd. I don't think using shells is cheating. Now using light blocks, that's cheating. Hey, listen. Oh. What they don't know won't hurt them, alright? That's okay. We're gonna use the light blocks. I did come up with an alternative way to not use the light blocks. I just liked the light block way better. Let me count this sucker one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Sometimes Minecraft be really testing me. I'm like, do I know basic math? Basic math. Evidently, not always. Do I know my numbers? Not always. Be counting. Right. Like that. Don't like that. Maybe I should just deal with it. Can Cozy deal with it being on the even? Only time will tell. Tune in next time for the next episode. We can maybe, I mean, with the power of the debug stick, anything is possible. With the power of God and anime by my side. 1, 2. Wait, you're stopping? I will be finishing up. Yes. Because I need to edit. And I've already been on for 3.5 hours. I've got a collaboration I have to finish up this evening. But I'm vibing with this. So I probably will be back trying to finish as much of this as physically possible on Thursday. That's the game plan, I think. Methinks? One, two. I was just thinking I could somewhat mark out my windows. Here. I don't know if I'll agree with that on Thursday, but that's a problem for future me to consider. Two. Then we do need probably a back door here. Mark that out for the door. Do some decorative stuff to try and make it even out on there. And then... let me just knock down this wall on the interior that now no longer needs to exist. Though I don't think this girl's gonna be an open concept. But I like them to start that way, at least. Okay, so we're gonna have a good bit of room here with this extension. Heck yeah. And then I'm thinking greenhouse here. Just a little one. It's more like a sunroom. It's more like a sunroom. Okay. All right. We'll end it with a little look-see what we did today. I think that's pretty successful. Yo, I kind of worked a lot faster than I normally do. So hey, yay! All right, folks, thank you so much for joining me. I had such a good time. I hope you did too. I will be back streaming. I think I'm gonna work on this more on Thursday while I have some momentum. And so yeah, Thursday, you check out the time on my Twitch schedule for your time zone, but it will be 6 p.m. for me. And then Frenchie will be streaming tomorrow and Wednesday. I don't know what he will be streaming. Maybe Subnautica, I think. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Let's find somebody to raid. So sit tight. Bye, Sammy7. Gotta go now, but I'll try to be on the next stream if I won't have much tests. Good night, Cozy. Thank you so much for joining me, Hania. I appreciate you. Paul, thank you for the stream, your time and effort, Cozy. Aw, you're so sweet, Paul. I love it when you pop into chat. If it's the Home Alone house, you'll need an attic with some windows. Yes, I do have those at least. Thank you so much. Yes, everybody copy pasta the little raid message. Everyone over on Twitch, that is. Thank you so much, Ian, for doing that. Let's see who's on. try somebody new today. Okay. I found somebody. Let's do it. All right, everybody. Thank you again. Bye.
Run through them again.
The new raiders have come, Your Highness.
Welcome in, Cozy Squirrely. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for bringing your peeps here. Welcome in. We are currently speed running through a dungeon in a custom Minecraft server that I made. Would love to hear what you were up to today. However, if you have to raid and run, I fully understand, as self-care is best care. But if you have the time, I would love to hear what you were getting up to today. Those of you that don't know me, I am Cryptfire91. I am a voice actor and streamer, and we are currently running a dungeon on the RPG Minecraft server, Guardians of the Pale, a custom server, there we go, developed by me with the help of some awesome people, with custom mobs, music that I wrote and recorded myself, and custom maps. Because we just got this raid, let's snooze. Let's snooze, please. Thank you. Ah! Christmas build and creative, very Home Alone. Nice. Yes. Voice actor and composer and
A new challenger has entered.
I guess loosely game dev, because I developed this with the help of some awesome people. I'll pop up the credits screen so you can see everybody that helped me out with it. Currently, we are in the 5th out of 6 dungeons, and this dungeon was built by the amazing Zenberry, who is the partner of Forgy, who Elias, you got this up from. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are nearing the boss room. I need to kill enough of these wisps